Like Jetline.
0898 900 100.
Chataway.
0898 900 100.
Look what else is down at Do It All. This, and this, a complete shower unit down from £204 to £169. But this voucher from most national papers brings the lot down to £149. It's definitely down at Do It All. Why aren't you?
I want.
Yes.
I want.
Yes.
A Viscount.
You'll want a Viscount.
Now you know what an oil has to go through. Why chance anything less?
To make the recipe for Holsten Export more exciting, we've employed a famous German alternative comedian. First, you take the finest Hallertau hops and stuff them into a big vat thing. You'll need some barley at this point and a pinch of yeast. Then, and this is the funny bit, just add water. Nothing else, no additives, no preservatives, and no balloons whatsoever.
Holsten Export, a pure beer in a wicked world.
If you're sat around at home, make new friends on the telephone.
0898 440044.
Chat that.
Highway 5, the brilliant new...
Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. It's gotta be right with hammer, right on iron, all right.
James Whale is nearly with you, and so is Nighttime. There'll also be The Young Riders, music with a touch of raw power, and a British crime thriller film called All Coppers Are. We'll leave it at that.
Chataway. Like Jetline.
0898 900 100.
Chataway.
0898 900 100.
Now you know what an oil has to go through. Why chance anything less?
That lusty lager they call Labatt's.
Quick, quick, that crazy Carruthers Brothers is coming.
Temptress of the frozen trail.
They've reached the edge of town.
The Scarlet Rider's reward.
They're going to rob the bank. They're going to rob the bank. Last orders!
Oh, ice. Now that's what I call crime prevention.
Malcolm the Mountie always gets his can. Labatt's and Labatt's Strong.
If you're sat around at home, make new friends on the telephone.
0898 550055.
Chat that.
Genie est parti en Grande-Bretagne.
partir en Bretagne.
This bank holiday weekend, Comet are offering interest-free credit on top-name products over £150. So hurry. For interest-free credit, you know where to come.
Hi, Chit Chat here, one of the liveliest chat lines around. Call now live on 0898 800 500. Let's talk.
Chit Chat, chatter, chatter, chit chat.
This weekend, all roads lead to Halfords Discount Drive 91. Halfords have made savage price cuts on road essentials like GTX oil, Champion spark plugs, huge discounts on polish, car alarms, rally bikes. Hundreds of Discount Drive bargains all weekend. Thank Halfords for that.
Do I ever shake? I'm a compulsive shaker.
Don't say vinegar. Say Sarsens.
Andrei is a 7-year-old Russian being brought up in a Siberian orphanage. He hopes someday to join the circus and be a clown. Tanya and Ira live in Leningrad with their families. Both are already on their way to what could be glorious careers in the National Ballet. How do these children view their lives, their leaders, and their vast country? The story of the Soviet Union's future is told in Age 7 in the USSR, Tuesday at 10:40 on Granada.
And on this Friday, Colin Weston welcoming you. The unpredictable is not far off, with James Whale in charge, he hopes. First, your ITN newsreader, Phil Roman.
Leaders of India's Congress I Party are meeting later today to try to decide who'll succeed Rajiv Gandhi, who was buried yesterday. His widow, who's refused to take over as president, broke with Hindu tradition and attended her husband's funeral. Dignitaries from around the world, including Prince Charles, watched as Mr. Gandhi's son Rahul lit the funeral pyre. The national elections called off following the assassination are being held next month. The Foreign Office has warned travellers to India to be cautious. Here, most mortgage lenders have cut their rates to around 12.5% following yesterday's interest rate reduction. It was the 5th cut this year, but Labour said it wasn't enough. In the Commons, Prime Minister John Major said it was. The rate now stands at 11.5%, but manufacturing companies say they need more help. The RSPCA has launched an appeal to find homes for more than 400 beagles bred for animal experiments. For these 16-week-old puppies, it was their first sight of daylight. The dogs are homeless after the closure of private kennels in Worcestershire. Animal rights demonstrators were delighted when the RSPCA moved in. Last year, 79 beagles from the kennels suffocated while being taken to laboratories in Sweden. We'll have more news later.
Yes, raw power time, 5 to 3. And now, with his own brand of raw power, the man hopes to be in charge. It's James Whale.
You have to feel sorry for her, really. There she is, minding her own business, and the creature from the deep decides that she's the lucky girl he's going to buy a drink for. It's all so predictable. Oh, Vimto. At least he's got some taste. Maybe he's not so bad after all. Dress sense leaves a lot to be desired, but you can't dispute his way with women, can you? Vimto and Diet Vimto. The taste you can't forget. The outfit you probably should.
You never thought you'd find A Formula One inspired engine in a car that cruises at a whispering 65 decibels. You never thought you'd find anti-lock brakes, catalytic converter, and cruise control in an executive car that takes you beyond convention. The Accord 2-litre I from Honda.
The Allied Bank Holiday Bonus is on now. Save on Allied's great range of quality carpets, plus curtains, beds and suites, all with massive savings. It's Allied's Bank Holiday Bonus on now.
You're a witness to a brutal gangland murder.
I don't think you realize the situation you're in.
I'll take my chances.
When the killers come after you, someone's got to keep you alive.
This is my life we're keeping with.
Gene Hackman.
I have to make my move before they make theirs.
Sometimes the difference between life and death is a narrow margin.
It's that eye-catching, head-turning, double-taking, no mistaking, gleaming, beaming, unbelieving. Turtle wax shine.
Every weekend across Europe, there's a newspaper that brings Europe to life. It brings you the taste, the style, the spirit of the world's most cosmopolitan continent. It tells you what's on where in Europe's major capitals. And it keeps you in touch with the news and business trends that are shaping the dynamic Europe of today. The European, in 3 lively sections. Open it up, and you open up Europe.
Sun comes up, day begins, and it won't be long till we're drinking it in, drinking in the sun. Sun-kissed is the one. Drinking in the sun. Sun-kissed is the one. Drinking in the sun.
On June the 1st at Elland Road, Leeds, see Happy Mondays, The Farm, The Lars, Northside and The High. Tickets from Piccadilly Records Manchester and usual outlets.
This weekend, all roads lead to Halfords Discount Drive 91. Halfords have made savage price cuts on road essentials like GTX oil, Champion spark plugs, huge discounts on polish, car alarms, rally bikes. Hundreds of Discount Drive bargains all weekend. Thank Halfords for that.
We'll ride out to the Wild West next on Night Time, where one of the young riders takes on an outlaw landowner.
If you're sat around at home, make new friends on the telephone.
0898 44044.
Track that.
Clifford is expecting his nephew Eddie, a laid-back dragon.
Hi.
With a regrettably laid-forward breath.
Wicked.
But Clifford has the answer. New Cool Mint Listerine.
Cool.
The same breath freshness as Listerine, a proven reduction in the build-up of plaque, but an altogether cooler experience. Ma'am.
Oh, Clifford.
Hello.
Oh, Eddie.
New Cool Mint Listerine. Cool enough to take your breath away.
But not your girl, Eddie.
Call 0898 40 40 40. It's fun on the line 24 hours a day. Remember the number 0898 40 40 40.
Spots like to come out at night. They don't like new Clearasil Night Clear. So before you say night-night, say night clear.
It edges,
Only the Flymo Multi-Trim has a roller that guides it when it edges.
and then I just wring its neck and it trims.
A great finish starts with the Flymo Multi-Trim.
The edges, Jethro. Chop, chop.
Wife will never believe me. I know. Never seen you down this pub before. I know. If I only had a camera. But who takes a camera to a pub, eh? I know. Chris. I know.
Friends, they need the Kodak Fun camera. For around a $5, it lets you take great pictures where you wouldn't normally take a camera.
If you're on your own and you've got a phone, you can have a good time on the speakeasy line. Then wait, dial 0898 444 888.
Is this the one I'm looking for? Yes, this is the one.
Diet Coke.
I searched for the taste of it everywhere. No one can replace it. I must find it. I must chase it. It's the one that can surprise me. It's the one that satisfies me.
Sugar-free, 1 calorie.
Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
From Gillette comes Sensor, the razor that can sense and adjust to the individual needs of your face. Sensor blades are mounted on responsive springs to continuously sense and individually adjust to your face. Closer, safer, more comfortable. Gillette Sensor, together with the richness of Gillette Gel, for a shave that is unsurpassed.
The raw power of rock music in 50 minutes. Until then, Western adventure.